So for the first time, John Kelly, who's been very reluctant to do this on the record, but here he is confirming several stories that really offended him greatly, especially ones that had to do with his attitude towards veterans, wounded soldiers, killed soldiers. Trump at Arlington Cemetery in 2017, standing among the graves of American soldiers who died in Afghanistan and Iraq and saying, I don't get it, what was in it for them? Trump calling Americans who died in World War I losers, not refusing to visit the cemeteries of World War I soldiers. Trump not wanting wounded veterans in a military parade because it would, quote, not be a good look for him. Did you hear any of these comments or anything like it? And do you have any reason to doubt John Kelly, knowing him as you do?
Well, first, I have no reason whatever to doubt what John said. I think he was saying exactly what he heard from Trump. Some of those things he had told me, some occurred before I arrived at the White House. The question of the Veterans Day, the Armistice Day celebration in France, I did not hear those comments there. I'm sure John heard them when I was out of the room doing something else. I don't have any doubt that what John Kelly said was true, none whatever.
Kelly's comments also square with the reporting from The Atlantic, a more recent story by Jeff Goldberg, a profile of General Milley, that Trump didn't react well to seeing a severely wounded Army captain who was singing God Bless America at an event. In this more recent story by Goldberg, the profile of Milley, Trump said to Milley, why do you bring people like that here? No one wants to see that, the wounded, unquote. I have to say, on a personal level, as somebody who tries to do a lot of work to help our wounded soldiers, I don't even understand this point of view. These are our bravest of the brave. And this man was commander-in-chief and wants to be commander-in-chief again, and he doesn't want to see wounded soldiers? Explain that to me if you can.
Well, I can tell you what John Kelly once told me about the visit to Walter Reed that occurred before I arrived, when most people, when they see service members who have been grievously wounded, are affected by it, or stunned by the devotion to duty, the patriotism, the dedication of those who have sacrificed so much and endured such brutal wounds. Trump, he said, tried to stay away from it, and John Kelly interpreted it, I think correctly, as cowardice on Trump's part, a fear that something like that could have happened to him, and he just didn't want to face it. I'm not a shrink, I don't make shrink diagnoses, but I think the cowardism analysis is correct.